I'm at the corner of 31st and Q to talk about Grace Dunlop Ecker, who was a Georgetown grande dame and an important historian for the neighborhood. Her story starts in 1878 here, where there was a big grand house where really only this curb remains. Back when this was really Georgetown Heights, filled with big houses and lots of land. So here you would have had the whole block over there was the Dodges, the Peters family and Tudor place is up there, and right here would have been Mr. Dunlop's house. So George T. Dunlop was the head of the Capital Traction Company, and they were big players in the whole power streetcar scene in Washington, D.C. This magnificent building, 1895, designed by Waddy Wood, was their car barn. You can see where the streetcars would go in. And then they had another huge power plant down on the river. Okay, so as Grace got a bit older, she moved down the hill to this cool 18th century federal house. She was a real aficionado of history, and she wrote A Portrait of Old Georgetown, which is a book I refer to all the time, filled with lots of little details from the federal period all the way up to what she calls the gay 90s, the 1890s. This house on the side was owned by John Cox. He was a big politician after the Civil War, Republican. He ran a tannery, which was just down there on the corner of Olive and 30th. Can you imagine? Anyway, she lived here basically for the rest of her life, all the way up to 1974 when she was like 96 years old. And her book, A Portrait of Old Georgetown, is something that all historians refer to when they're looking for details about Georgetown.